Why can't you be our brother's keeper and love thy neighbors as thyself? Oh, yes. Why should we live in war and hatred and not be humble in ourselves? Tell me, how worthy is your name? It is trusting and worthy to be praised.
Yes, we've been always living in confusion since the crucifixion of Christ.
My God,
There will be one and only one solution, the return of Jesus Christ.
oh God,
Yes, we've been always living in confusion since the crucifixion of Christ.
my God,
There will be no more fear of condemnation. This will roll us no more.
Nazarene Jesus Christ, oh God, and the children were here to see his name. John the Baptist done the same. Oh well, from the days of his crucifixion, even believers gone at war. How worthy is the name? Tell me, it is trusted and worthy to be praised.
Yes, we've been always living in confusion since the crucifixion of Christ.
My God,
There will be one and only one solution, the return of Jesus Christ.
we're not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as no others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us work today to be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for the helmet, the hope of salvation. Oh Lord, hello, hello, Jesus' number is calling. Answer the phone. Hello, hello, Jesus' number is calling. Why do we use so much preaching when there's not enough teaching? And most of this preaching is about things they believe in. Why the promise not rising and the children not reading and the children not healing? I guess you know miracle working. Pick up the phone. Hello, hello, Jesus' number is calling. Answer the phone. Hello, hello, Jesus' number is calling. Where is he interceding? By spirit of discerning. The Bible then exploiting. God's words they are thinking. We shall not hire one teaching. The Holy Ghost spirit them quenching. Lead the church in a building. They're using man doctrines. Pick up the phone. Hello, hello, Jesus' number is calling. This is what my baby said to me, Lord. She say she want a good life. They want to cause her pain and stress. She want a good life. They want to cause her pain and stress. She don't want no unsteady relationship. One way I rock like a rocking ship. Want a love that's steady as can be. One that brings back memory. She want a good life. They want to cause her pain and strife. She say she want a good life. They want to cause her pain and strife. She's been in and out of love and
use, but there's no more time to lose. Oh no, because she won't live her life. The right to cause her pain and slaves. To see she won't live her life. The right to cause her pain and slaves. Yes, she wants a man that's filled with ambition. One who'll sit down and set up a plan. The future is secure for all life long. She want a good life, the man to cause her pain and strife. You see, she want a good life, the man to cause her pain and strife. Well, she is a sweet and clear picture. She's got style, she's got class. Every man would want to pass, but oh no. You see, she want a good life, the man to cause her pain and strife. She want a good life, the man to cause her pain. And I never.
Once more, girl. Once more. Greetings to all the listeners out there.
You think I decided, baby?
Chaplain Orange is here. Alongside DJ Tank, I'm telling you. Check out the power of a woman. We have an interesting topic, I'm telling you. So please share the live amongst your friends, amongst your family. And we get it going on. Listen now.
I'll tell you right now. If only you could see into me, my baby. I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. When you're outside, baby, yeah. I will show you you're so much better than you know. When you're lost, you're alone, you can't get back again. I will find you, that I will bring you home. And if you wanna cry, Moses here to dry your eyes. Yeah, and we know oh, my baby. These words keep a secret. It's homeless. We know and hold on. Can't they keep it? 'Cause we too love. We lose control. We too shallow.
I'm telling you to all the listeners out there, today's topic. Y'all love Earth, so I'm telling you. Great topic. The chaplain. All that knowledge. When he definitely starts and an opinion on it, I'm telling you. So please share the live amongst the friends and family.
People making memories. Just move on today. And these arms never empty. 'Cause I'm where we stand. It's just making magic, taking chances, making love. That's what ooh, they will say I want you more. They will say, hey, never feel like this before. And maybe you will always be Oh, it was so long. Ooh, it was there on your love. It was sad. Hey, never been like this before. And then you will always be the one for me. And the one that I smile. Never seen it on the side. It was you. You were out in ecstasy. And with every look I know, what you
So what is this, Saudi? I'm telling you. Young lovers, start the topic. So we're gonna play some lovers rock and audience, so please straight to your fans, your friends, your family. That's one, it's a very strong.
Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Oh gosh, girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Answer to notice many a time, wanting you to come all over. Girl, I've heard a lot of things about you. People are so untrue. I want to be with you. Hey, girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. We'll sip champagne by the fireside, you and me, girl. Together we will sail in the moonlight, just whispering a song as we sail all along. Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Yes, I've been a yearning a man of time, wanting to get next to you, yeah. You might have been alone.
Today's topic, Young Love Arts. We're going to get with this topic, man. Number to call him 647-564-1297. Call in and share your own opinion. I'm telling them I'm brave. Great topic by Chaplin, Annette Medish. Few more minutes and we get in depth with this topic, you understand? So please share it out amongst your friends, amongst your families. Right, so amongst your sister, master, friends, I'm telling you.
In that land where the people are free, life will be better for you and me. We will find to forgiveness of feeling. Come with me and there can no fear. We're gonna find that love is real. full of freedom. Life would be better for you and me. We will find true happiness of fear. Come with me and the happiness feel. We're gonna find that love is real. Find the feeling you feel. Come let us go to the land of love. Where the love light shines so bright. Oh baby, I would have given you all of my heart, but there is someone who tore it apart, and she has taken almost all that I've got. But if you want, I'll try.
Yes, that's not so there. Are you feeling on the Friday evening? Shopping or the fetish is here too. Going back. Dan Love Earth, that's the topic for today. So please still share it amongst your friends and family. I'm telling you.
When it comes to being lucky people, when it comes to loving people, but when it comes to being lucky people, that's how I know the first cut is the deepest. Yeah, the first cut is the deepest. Just to have you by my side, just to have me dry the tears that I cry, and I am sure that I will give you a try. And if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, you can't turn the key without love. Oh yeah, it's first time. Yeah. I stopped sending flowers to your apartment. You said you weren't around much anymore. Yeah. I stopped dropping by without an appointment, 'cause I heard laughter coming through your door. Sometimes late at night you still call me, before you close your eyes to sleep. Yeah, I made a vow that I would drop by sometimes, but that's a promise I can't keep. 'Cause I love you too much to ever start liking you. Let's leave the story here tonight. I love you too much to ever start liking you. So don't expect me to be your friend. No, you act so happy when I see you. Yeah, you smile and take my hand, introduce me to your latest lover. Yeah, that's when the world starts rushing in. 'Cause I love you too much to ever stop lying. Let's leave the story here tonight. Yeah, I love you too much to ever stop lying. So don't expect me to be your friend.
Talk to you, but it's not the same as what you do.
I'm telling you about today's topic. Dan Love Earth. Just my love can earth. Definitely. So many people even die over love. I'm telling the listeners. Great topic today. Please special share one. Get involved.
And it won't be long.
We don't want to miss out on this, especially for us powerful women out there. Share the live. It's an epic program today.
Telling us, share the live amongst the friends and families.
Baby, 'cause I'm missing you now. And it's driving me crazy, 'cause I'm needing my baby. I'm missing you now. Yeah. And we don't know, baby, 'cause I'm missing you now. Oh, needing you right here by my side is all that I can do. Arms around my pillow at night, can't you be only you? I was once stronger.
No, baby, your body's here with me, and your mind is on the other side of town. Girl, you're missing me around. Your body's here with me, and your mind is on someone.
Alright, so on, so Leroy, smart, I'm telling you, that love hurts. That's the topic for today. With Chaplin, or that Mellish, man, trust me, man. Share the love amongst your friends and family. We're going in depth with this great topic. I'm telling our listeners out there. Too much tune, and then we start the program, so share it amongst your friends and family, I'm telling you.
Your body's here with me, and your mind is on the other side of town. Girl, you're missing me around. Your body's here with me, and I'd like to know if your body's on somebody else, baby. I'd like to know if it's me that you really love. Baby. Your body's here with me, and I want you from the other side.
I'm telling you, man, trust me. Great topic. Share the live. We're gonna play the very summer thing called Doctor. What the doctor order? Listen.
I feel a shiver. I'm feeling down and out. I'm a true believer. I know what it's all about. I know it's not the flu. It's all because of you. I feel it trembling when I wake. Come back and give another raise. I feel a shiver running up my spine. This hurting feeling, and it's no time. Every time you go away, seems I can't live another day. Oh, my bed is so cold. You got my happiness on hold. Why I feel a ton of joy when my heart gets warm. Thinking about you, only squeezing you in my arms. But as the day turns to night, loneliness gives me a fight. I'm afraid to close my eyes. Yes, it's another sleepless night. Oh, the shiver, baby. I'm on the doctor's order. I need you, baby. Surrounded is you, girl. Don't you know? I feel the shiver. I'm feeling down and out. I'm a true believer. I know what it's all about. I know it's not the flu. It's all because of you. I feel it trembling when I wake. Come back and give another break. I feel a shiver running up my spine. This lonely feeling. Be forever and always in my heart.
Here's what could be sweeter if they were sang for me, saying you never the old ways that we announcing now to the world that you alone are my pride and joy, my heart and soul, my right and song, my right, my wrong, and once again. Oh, boy, I'm great.
Just one topic for today. Your love hurts.
Your face and all that's
love hurts very, very, very deep.
Oh,
even when my first girlfriend left me, I'm telling you, trust me. It was a heartache. Champagne, other medicine in the house. We're ready to go in depth to elaborate on this topic. I'm telling you.
Viewers, that's just a tip of the iceberg. Come on, share the life.
Yes, sisters out there. Just share the life amongst the princess on the man. Something for today can love hurts, definitely. That's my opinion. What's your opinion?
Come on. You know, when we give love, we want to be happy, we want to enjoy. Right? Love makes us happy. Why should love hurt? Come on, viewers, share the life. Share the life.
You'll be forever and always in my heart. Here's what could be sweeter than things every time I think of saying goodbye, everything inside me says it's right. So I'm playing. No one can. Yes, you've been with me right through the rough, and you never said I've been in love. So I'm playing. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Yeah. Like to repay you, damages done. I know I will be able to repay it all, 'cause I lost count. And with all the time you've been hurting, you're still so fine, and it's blowing my mind. I know I should try to walk away and leave you nothing to remind, but I can't. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No.
How do I get through one day without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my heart, need you in my soul. You're my one, my home soul. If you ever leave, do I take away everything good in my life? And tell me now, how do I live without you? I need to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go,
Can't breathe amongst the female. I'm telling you, we love them endlessly. Viewers, today's topic can love hurts. Calling number 647-564-1297. Share live amongst the friends and family. Chaplain audit. Managed going in depth with this topic. Tell me. So come on, viewers. Share amongst the friends and families. Tell them.
You will take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I
No, I never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try.
To the loyal ladies out there, I'm telling them I'm real. Come on, listeners. Enjoy the show.
You'll never have to
We're going to get a few minutes. Go.
I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. But she's royal, yeah, so royal, yeah.
To all the royal ladies out there, one more time, I'm real. Listeners, what are you doing out here? Let me see the emote in the chat room. Come on.
Yeah, no, I never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try. Yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right, tell it an approach. When I treat you like a man is supposed to, you'll never have to cry. No, I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. But she's royal, yeah, so royal, yeah. I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the light that I see in your eyes. I can read your mind, and I know your story. I can see what you're going through. Yeah, it's an uphill climb, and I'm feeling sorry, but I know it will come to you. Yeah.
Shout to what you're doing out there. I just want Mr. Terran in it.
You can win in this thing called
Sing God. That's the way.
when you
And
want.
today's topic is about
There's no easy
young love earth. I'm telling you, we're going to play the Lovers Rock. We're going to elaborate on this great topic with Chaplain Medish in the house. A few more to go. So please share amongst the friends, amongst the family, the life, man. Come on, chat room.
and that's the way.
One more time, the vice one, Mr. Terran, let me know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can read your mind, and I know your story. I can see what you're going through. Yeah, it's an uphill climb, and I'm feeling sorry, but I know it will come to you. Yeah. Don't surrender. You can win in this thing called love. When you want it most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's letting down, don't give up on your girl. When your love comes to love, you'll be easy. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Oh, that's the way it is. When you're pressed in me for a simple answer, I don't know what to say. No
It's my turn to open my eyes. Tell you I love you and you're not it's my turn to truly understand. To watch you walk through my life and I can yes. If I could give away the feeling that I need, if I could sacrifice whatever if I could take apart all that I am for anything that I would do, tell you about you. Tell you about you. Tell you about
Young of Earth, I'm telling you. You are Sunday, straight amongst the friends and family, man. Great topic. Chaplain Melly Shabbat. 2 more to go, then we start this program. You understand? We get it going on. So in the meantime, invite someone to some massive praise.
Only so long in your love today. Oh, so lonely. Rolling the ground over, bust out the world. I'm ready to leave. Down next to me as this woman on his own.
Come on, girls. Share the light. Come on. Oh, yeah.
How does it feel when the woman that you love says yes? She loves you. It seems unfair when there's love everywhere, and yet there's love for you. Some guys they always love. Some guys they always please. Some guys they put some time in your life. My life is always regret. Someone to take on and walk out the lane. You Lord, let it be.
This is lots of praise.
Someone to shout, someone lying to cry, except you.
I'm telling you, we're going in depths, man. With this great topic. Can't love Earth, I'm telling you. Love is great and love Earth both ways. And when it's Earth, trust me. We go to have a meal for a week. Come on, girls, straight up and amongst your friends and family. I'm telling you. Why not one for now?
control. The power of a woman. As you all know, the topic is Can Love Hurt? First of all, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Friday evening, and I do hope everybody is having a wonderful time. Sit back with your wine, your juice, your dinner, and relax. And don't forget to call in. It's a calling program as well, because I do know, like I know, once in someone's life we hurt before. We get hurt before. We give love, and sometimes we don't really get back what we're giving out there. So first of all, I've been interviewing some viewers and their definition of love, because everybody express love, and everybody, have a definition of love in a different way. So some of the answers that I get is, this is what love is. Love is when one love someone, by touching, and it says love is to feel more than like someone's that you're close with. Love is the feelings that a person feel for another person, and that is only a few. There's also 4 types of love, which is storage, which is empathy, and bond. When you're bonding with somebody, like you have your child, listen, you love your child, and you have to bond with that child. You have philia, which is friend bond. Hey, said Peter Tanka and I, like we don't know each other and we just meet outside. Hey, he's my friend, so I'm bonding with him. Eros, which is romantic love. That's what we're gonna really emphasize on today. And agape love, unconditional love of God. Ladies, and not only ladies, men, like it's like one way or the other, like we want to feel a closeness from someone, and guess what happened? We have to give love. We want to give and we want to feel. We don't want to be hurt by love. But I'm telling you, some people still think love don't hurt. But I can tell you for sure, love do hurt. Viewers, you can call in and you can tell me if love really hurts. And again, love is a choice. You choose to love someone or don't love someone. Love is a choice. But one thing I can tell you, how can you have a husband? How can you have a partner and say, listen to me, I'm only being with this person because I want to be with this person? We have to love them some way or the other. And guess what happened? Love, when love really comes from the heart and someone don't give you back what you deserve, let me tell you something, it really hurt. So, viewers, we're going to kick off again one more song, and then we're going to come back, right? And we want your views, and I'm going to also share some of the things that make you feel hurt when you give love and you cannot receive a love.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and boundaries. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow all the days of my life. If be no one, no wish to be with the evil man. Forever the day when you'll be with like the Father said. Keep up your children. Oh yeah. Keep up your children. Yeah. My ways are coming in. And my cup running over. Yeah. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow all the days of my life. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow all the days of my life. If we no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For then come the day when you'll be free by the Father's hand. Give up your children. Oh yeah. Give up your children.
Forgive her, forgive her. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life.
Wow, love and hate can never be friends. Come on now. Viewers, welcome back. So, as we know, the topic is can love hurt? First of all, I just want to explain to you, everybody express love in different ways. Some people like to touch, some people like to act. They want to do things for you because they love you. Some people spend time with you. That little touch, that tender touch, which we all need to feel. And some people, hey, they have so much lyrics that when they finish with you, it goes, oh my God, I just fall for this. Okay, love, love, love. Ladies, when we said love can love hurt, I know the first thing a lot of people talking about is like, oh, if my partner cheated on me, that's, it hurt me. There's more to that, more than like treating somebody, untrust somebody. There's more to that. Okay, do you ever give love from your heart and really, really want to feel that and you're not getting it back? That do hurt as well. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my younger self. I remember when I was growing up, my older community members, like they were older and they're living together. And let me tell you something. At times you see them loving, loving, loving. And the next time, because of some argument, that spouse will beat into that woman. Just beat that woman for no reason. Physical abuse. That do hurt. And I'm not only telling you by hitting. Sometimes a bone is broken, they lost a tooth, like that. They say that is love. And sometimes the woman turns and says, listen, if he don't beat me, he don't love me. Ladies, I want you to call in and tell me if that is a definition of love, by being with someone and getting beaten and said if they don't beat you, they don't love you. Let me tell you something. Love is something that makes you enjoy. You have fun together. You spend time together. Women, I just believe women are so vulnerable that they give out love. I know women, who die because of giving love and they cannot receive. So, they take their own life. What's your definition of love? I want you to call in and tell me what's your definition of love, because I know when I love, I want to receive love, right? But I'm going to ask DJ Tanka about that, because DJ Tanka, when you have somebody that you love so much and you give out that love, what do you want to feel back? You want to get a beating?
No.
Okay.
Beating is definitely wrong, because growing up, my mother and my father always said, never hit a woman, you understand? And I know that for a fact. So when in love, we just embrace love, live in love and unity. We have any mistake or misunderstanding, we come back, live in and get back together and just live in love. So no violence. Understand?
All right, you hear that? And that is from a male point of view. And ladies, we know that when we give love, it's sometimes that misunderstanding in our in our relationship, it makes us bond even tighter, because guess what happened? When you fall out, like not talking for a few hours, you see the moment that guy touch you, the moment he says, whisper something in your ears, it's like, hey, all hell break loose. It's like you're loving all over again, because you have so much love to give and you want to receive that love. The Bible teaches us, this is what the Bible teaches us, and anything of God is prominent and it's the truth, because God's word cannot lie. In 1 Corinthians 13 teaches us, it said it does not insist on our own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not cause harmful or wrongful doing. But love is something that brings joy. Love believe all things. Love hope all things. Endure all things. Love never ends. So love is a very broad topic. You can keep loving and loving and loving. Think about our children. You don't show them love, how they're gonna feel. So when we have our spouse now, we want to receive that love. We want to receive that embracement by giving. And ladies, we have to also remember when we enter into a relationship, there's so much red flags. It's like talking to this man and he disrespect you. But because we love so much and because we have so much love inside and we're giving it from the heart, we bypass all of those red flags. There's time when the man stereotype you. There is time when you keep giving out and he keep embarrassing you all the time. But guess what happened? We keep going back and going back. And guess what happened? There's time when we say enough is enough. You're so fed up with all of the abuse, the physical and the verbal abuse. And guess what happened? Because the guy know that you love so much from your heart. And this is vice versa because men go through the same thing. There's hurting men out there as well. So guess what happened? When that partner said to you, listen to me, sweetheart, I am so sorry. I won't do it again. Because you love so much and because you want to feel love and you have love inside, you said, okay. And then 2 weeks pass, the same abuse or some sort of abuse in a different form. So guess what happened? It shouldn't be like that. I've been there and witnessed women who get beaten, men who get beaten, and then after bleeding and crying and say it's over, it's done. That man remembered the love that he was getting, but he wasn't giving that love. So guess what happened? He went again and he bought something that woman liked, like the favorite meal, the just that he liked, and he said, sweetheart, I will not do this again. And that sweetheart gave in to the man again. And let me tell you something, never know that she was signing her death sentence. So ladies, men also, we have to see those red flags, because if you sit out there and you tell me love don't hurt, I want you to call in and tell me then what hurt, because I give you my love, and when you do something to hurt my feelings, it hurts like hell. So call in and tell me if love really don't hurt. DJ Tanka, give me something again.
The love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for girl. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. There is a truth in love I truly found. The home is where affection really comes. It destines all the way throughout my heart, like a fairy tale that never fade away. It's the mystic star that shines throughout the night and water the gardens of my life. Baby, give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. You're the colors of my rainbow, my lonely sleepless nights, the morning star that shine throughout the morning. I listen the whistling winds, you're the voice I heard that sings. I'm the swallow birds that nest beneath your branches. Protect me, baby, from losing your affection. Use harmony, surround me into your world, baby. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for, girl. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for.
Welcome back again to everyone. So again, we are talking about can love hurt. I get our caller earlier on, and he says love hurt like hell. This is her definition of how she get hurt. Have her husband every day she going out there, the husband babysitting, and you can imagine when she get to that door, ready to run in to embrace the husband. And when she ran home that day, the house was in dark. They have a child. Okay, she goes, I wonder where they went off to. All she get was a telephone call. Hey, your husband is on his way to the Caribbean. You tell me how this doesn't hurt. So she was so hurt. She was so hurt that, you know what? Few weeks after, she get a phone call and said, I came here to do some soul search. So ladies, tell me, how is that not hurt? How is that not hurt? So let me tell you something. Ladies and men who are hurting, let me tell you something. Sometimes we see the red flag and we're so afraid because we don't want to lose that loved one. We don't want to lose that person. Some of us say we have children with him. I can't stop loving it. Some of the women or some of the men fought to the very end to hold on to the hurtful and the painful relationship. But let me tell you something. Let us first love ourselves. Let us love ourselves. Soon I'm gonna have Princess Emmanuel tell you what love really is. But first, we're gonna have some callers calling in and share their views of hurting with us. So Mona, if you can, call in any moment now and tell us, your views about love, how love hurt. So listeners, again, let me tell you something. Love do hurt. You think when you are there with your partner, right? And your partner came in and then he passed you by, right? He passed you by. Every time you sent out like a hand to touch, it's like he knocking you off. Isn't that hurt? Tell me how that does not hurt. Ladies, please call in with your views and tell me, give me your definition of hurt. Because many people say love doesn't hurt. It's what you put into love hurt. I'm not agree with that. Love do hurt. Love is something that when you love, you want to feel. As the song was just playing, give me the love that comes from your heart. Do you know if somebody said to you, I love you, if they love you or they don't love you? Because love is something that you can express it in any ways. Love shouldn't hurt. That's not what God says. Love shouldn't hurt at all. So viewers, keep calling and call in with your views. Dija Tanka, tell me something about love. When you have your partner and she give love, like how do you feel? How can you hurt that person?
You can't hurt that person because I love her so much from the bottom of my heart. Each time when I come in every day, I say, honey, I love you. Even at work, I call her and say, baby, I love you. I miss you so much. I will just wake up a couple of hours after. So definitely, we love in love, but not to fuss and fight. You understand? No violence. We're not against that. No abuse. So definitely, love. And I feel special with my partner. Love you.
All right. And we want that love from the heart. We want to feel that love. We shouldn't be afraid in love. There's a lot of women out there in relationship who is so afraid, to leave that relationship. Can you leave when you're getting hurt? You love so much that you cannot leave. Call in, viewers, and tell me, how can we get over this hurt? We keep giving and we're not receiving. So we're hurting so much. That's a part of hurting. But there's so many. It's a very broad topic that we can get into. But we want to feel that love. We want to feel that love back. That when we give out there, love shouldn't be physical hurt. The moment you raise your hand, it's a no-no. And ladies, I know some of us say, I'm going to fight to the very end because I want to keep my relationship. I have children in my relationship, so I'm going to fight for my relationship. I know you should fight, but you also have to fight for your life. DJ Tanka, give me something here.
I'll clap your hands and stamp your feet. If this sounds to be a trade wild tree.
It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you. But it's just the feeling in me when you touch my hand. And I feel that
I don't understand, so I'm leaving. It's time and playing its part. I'm gonna walk away from love before love takes my you're clinging to me tighter than you have before. But you know it's gonna take everything to stop me walking out that door. See your arms that you got around me will let me go someday. So I'd rather to leave than holding on and pushing me away. So I'm leaving. It's time. I'm praying it's hard. I'm gonna walk away from love before love breaks my
All right. Welcome. We had a songwriter say he have to walk away from love. Sometimes we really have to walk away from love. Good evening, Juliet. How are you doing in Jamaica? I hope all is well and I hope you're enjoying the program. If you have any comment or views, you can call in as well. All right. Sometimes we do have to walk away from love. And there's this person out there who said, when you hurt so much, you just can't walk away. I agree. Because guess what happened? Love is not a switch that you turn on and off. It's hard. Or when you're feeling the hurt, guess what happened? When you're going through the hurt, you just can't stop. Even you withdraw your physical body, the love inside is still there. It takes time. It takes time to heal. Ladies, we also have to know those red flags because you're going out with your spot. You see, when you get to dating, right, and that partner said to you, stay away from your friends. Right now, he's making a division, but we are so blind in love that we can't even know what's going on. We just love. We just want to embrace. We just want to embrace our partner. And guess what happened? It's a division right there. There's time when he will joke around with you and say to you, guess what happened? He will call you names and he will do like if it's he will sound it like if it's a joke. All of these things are red flag. But guess what happened? Sometimes we are blind to love. Okay, a call is coming in.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. You hearing me?
Hello?
Yeah, we hearing you
Yes,
out
I
here.
can hear you now.
Definitely.
Okay, go right ahead, caller. Go right ahead.
Hello, here you go.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we're hearing you clearly.
Okay, I think you say can love earth?
Yeah. Can love hurt?
I think so. I
Okay.
think love can hurt.
In which?
Because remember, love is a connection, enough. It has to do with your emotion.
That's true. That's true. It's-
And I think that connection has to do with vulnerability.
yes.
It has the ability to hurt
Mm,
and for you to be hurt.
all
I
right.
think so.
All right. So thank you so much for that.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. It's a connection, of course. It's when two people connect together, yes, and we are to be happy together. So it's either love or
Right.
hate, yes.
That is true.
So I agree. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. And I love your show so much.
Thank you for
Have a wonderful
enjoying.
day.
Yes. All right.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
So you hear the caller was saying love is when two people connect together. It's like you have your two hands and you clap. How can one hand clap if the other one move away? So love is something that connects together. So callers keep calling in. Thank you so much for sharing your views with us. Thank you so much. The word of God teaches us, it said there is no fear in love. And a lot of partners fearful. Guess why have done why? Because they are so hurt in their relationship that it brings fear to the relationship. Do you know there's time when a woman know that the partner is coming in and she starts hiding because of fearful, she's so fearful in that love. And love shouldn't be like that. For those women out there who say if you don't hit me, you don't love you. I want you to tell me, how is that possible? How can love hurt you that badly and you say it is love? So DJ Tanka give me some more song there until we're waiting for the call in with your views. Please call in. We want to know how love can hurt.
I'm far away from you, my baby. I know it's hard for you, my baby. Because it's hard for me, my baby. Yes, in the darkest hours before dawn. Each night before you go to bed, my baby. Whisper a little prayer for me, my baby. And tell the good Lord above. This is dedicated to the one I love. Life could never be exactly like you want it to be. And I've been satisfied. Love me and love me. One thing I want you to do, especially for me, and it's something everybody needs. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell the good Lord above. This is dedicated to the one I love. Oh, the one I While I'm far away from you, my baby, I know it's hard for you, my baby. Because it's hard for me, my baby. Yes, in the darkest hours before life could never be what we want it to be. Can I be satisfied? Love me, love me. One thing I want you to do, especially for me, and it's something that everybody needs. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell the good Lord above. This is dedicated to the one I love. Oh, say, this is dedicated to the one I love.
Welcome back to all my fans out there. Kay Bacchus, a happy belated birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful day yesterday. All right, can love hurt? Yes, love can hurt. Princess Emmanuel, I want you to come back to the stage. We're gonna be talking to you in a few minutes, but love do hurt. There's so many people out there who are so stuck in hurt, resentment in so many ways because of love. Love shouldn't hurt. The Bible teaches us we should not fear in love. Because let me tell you something, when you have your partner, there's so many affection that you're looking forward to. You're not looking forward to hurt at all. You're looking forward for loving, because when you love and you receive love, it brings a happy moment. But let me tell you something, ladies. We are to know that when those red flag is going up, I know it's hard because a lot of you are saying, you know what, I have kids already. We've been together for 25 years. We've been together for a amount of years. But let me tell you something. We also talk about our self-esteem. We also have to talk about, hey, we want to be happy. I know it's hard. Some of us, was it's hard to pull out because there's so many. Like, how can you know if love is genuine? That's a question I have been asked. How can we know that love is genuine? I know there's a lot of wolf in sheep clothing out there because the way people pretend, partners pretend and say, I love you so much. And everything that you want out of love, you're receiving love. But at the same time, they're up to something. Remember, when the spouse, it can be a man or a woman, force you to do things that you don't want to do. It shouldn't be that way. You should be honest to each other. You should be telling each other, this is what I like. I like this touch. I don't like this touch, and respect each other. But sometimes we're not getting that, and we're still pushing ourselves in because we're so deeply in love. We have to know love, real love is self-love first. It's self-love first. Because let me tell you something, if you keep giving out there and you're not receiving, something is definitely wrong. Something is definitely wrong. So guess what happened? We're gonna listen to a 12 years old Princess Emmanuel. She's gonna tell us her definition about love. Princess Emmanuel. Okay. I think Princess Emmanuel is not ready. So DJ Tanka, I want you to, oh, she's here. Okay, she's here now. She's here. So her point of view about love. So Princess Emmanuel, we're talking about love right now, right? And a lot of people say love hurts. And some said no, love doesn't hurt. It's what you do in love, make you hurt. So let us know. Teach us your point of view about love.
So love. What love means to me and what love is. Love is a set of emotion and behaviors. Love involves lots of things such as caring, protectiveness, affection, closeness, attraction, trust, obedience, and many more. Some people think love is just a word they say to someone, but do they really mean it? It needs to come from your heart. People have different opinions and perspectives of how people love them, but the same person might not even know what love is. The greatest love of all is Jesus, because he died on the cross for our sins. He didn't have to do it, but he did. He was the God who knew no sins, who came down, took on flesh, and took our sins on his shoulders. What other man or any other person will do that for us? And if you want to know more about the greatest love of God, you could read Romans chapter 5, verses 5 to 6, or John chapter 4, verses 19. Also, in Genesis chapter 2, verses 24, talks about a man that should leave his father and mother and go to his wife and become one flesh. When people have their downfalls, don't laugh, don't make fun of them, and don't record them and post them on social media, because that's what people are starting to do these days. Instead, show them love. That's why in Romans chapter 13, verses 8, it says, owe no one anything except to love each other, for the one who loves each other has fulfilled the law. Love is also one of the fruit of the spirits. Most of us know who Paul is from the Bible. Well, Paul's great hint of love is patient and kind. Love is not envious or boastful or argument or rude. It does not insist on our arguments and does not insist on our own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice on wrongdoing, but it rejoices on the truth. Love never ends.
Wow, and that is from a child, a 12 years old point of view about love. Emmanuel, I applaud you. I applaud you. Viewers, do you hear what a 12 years old definition of love? Thank you so much for being on the program. So love never hurts. So for those of you out there who said if your husband or if your spouse don't beat you, that's not love. Do you just hear the definition of love? Love never hurts. There's so many women who take their own life because of giving love out there and couldn't receive back love. There's so many women out there who take their own life because of abusive relationship, being abusive back and forth. So many things happen in a relationship. Love should bring happiness, togetherness. Love bonds two together because when two bond together, that is love. The Bible teaches us that is love. DJ Tanka, just play again some music.
And thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. It really touches my heart to hear what love means for a 12 years old. Thank you again, Princess Emmanuel.
Thank you.
All right, we have a caller. We have a caller. Hello? You're live.
Hello? I'm not here. I'm not to hear that girl again.
Oh, wow. Here, someone like to hear that Princess Emmanuel again about love. That's a 12 years old. Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Very, very. So, caller, what is your, now that you're on the line as a male, point of view, what is your definition of love and does love hurt? Can you please explain to us?
That's a great question, but I could never explain it better than that kid a while ago.
Wow.
That kid said it all. I'd love to hear her again. But my definition of love is all about God Almighty. I always ask everyone that I talk to about love, what is the greatest thing love ever done for them? And the answer for that is love creates us. That's the greatest thing. But that little kid a while ago, Emmanuel, it was excellent. Kiss her from here, tell her hi over something, and tell her I really admire the way she bring her text across, the way she explains herself, the expression of love that she gives. She's a brilliant kid. Keep pushing her.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, so back to DJ Tanka. DJ Tanka, so after hearing all this now, you have the one that you love. How you gonna do? Try, stay away from the heart and don't hurt. Give love. So express your views about love right now.
Just one. With love is the greatest thing, because as the girl said before, God Almighty created us out of love. Because we have to make love then the baby born. So definitely, with my intention and loving my lady unconditionally. I love her so much. When she's done, I make her happy. Do anything, carry her out. Many ways, cook for her, everything, Even a little thing. If you don't have money, you just sit with her, watch her movie, and embrace love and show the affection. You appreciate her, you love her, and you love her loyalty and loyalty.
All right, thank you. And ladies, we are royalty. We want to feel royal because we are special. We are princesses, so don't settle for less. Let me tell you something. When you give love out there, you also want to feel love. Don't make excuses and say, because I have my children. Because yes, it's worthwhile fighting for, but you have to know we have to receive something. We can't keep constantly fighting for something that we're not getting back. We want to give and we want to receive because we want it from that heart. Because love is a precious thing. Love is something that, like some writer said, I will cross the ocean for you. They will do anything for love. But let me tell you something. You have to also think about that hurt that it can bring, because we don't want to feel hurt. We want to give love and we want to receive love. So when we return, we're going to talk about the bottom line. What shall we do? How are some of the things that we can do together? Okay, a call is coming in. Hello?
Hey, DJ Tankano, say my boy, tune and give me love from Tony Prophet. I suppose now, let us say a tune and give me love. That's another love thing. Love on the program,
Oh, thank you. So yes, that's so great, but we're gonna grant you your request in just a minute. Thank you so much, caller.
Yes, man. Love on that one. Keep pushing the love. Keep pushing the love. It's all about love.
Yeah,
great thing, man. Trust me.
Thank you, caller. Yes. So yes, so if someone requests Tony Prophet song, give me a love that comes from your heart, because that's what we want. We want the love to come from the heart, not from the lips. Because many people out there, many women out there, because they have so much to give. When they give love, they just when they get full, they don't even realize that somebody is just telling them just to get something from them. But love is something that we should give and we should receive in a wonderful way, because we are royal and everybody needs to be loved. So DJ Tanka, play something again. Let us know what love really is in the song.
As it be a request, show the prophets. Sing all your love, I'm telling you. Great artist.
The love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for girl. Give me love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. There is a truth in love I truly found. The home is where affection really comes. It destines all the way throughout my heart, like a fairy tale that never fade away. It's the mystic star that shines throughout the night.
I'm telling you, I love this Tony Prophet. I love this one. Just great song. Tremendous.
Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live love for. You're the colors of my rainbow, my lonely sleepless nights, the morning star that shine throughout the morning. I listen the whistling winds, you're the voice I heard that sings. I'm the swallow birds that nest beneath your branches. Protect me, baby, from losing your affection. Use harmonies around me into your world, baby. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live.
Wow. So this song is from Tony Prophet, and listen to me, the live is brightening up. Everybody love the song. Tony Prophet is such a great artist. This is what we're getting. So now, like, this is turning to Tony Prophet. He says, give me the love that comes from your heart. He says, protect me, baby, from losing your affection. Ladies, so when we give, we have to also protect. That's what Tony Prophet is saying. Wonderful lyrics in that tune. So ladies, hear what's going on right now. Love. How can love hurt? We give something, like when we give something, we don't want to be hurt. We want to feel happy, we want to love, we want to feel that touch. Let me tell you something. There's times when you're going through your own personal situation and all you want is to feel that touch, to feel that love from your spouse. It can be from a male or from the female. We just want to feel that love. So ladies, we're giving love and we have to receive love. Many of us today are so fearful. There are so many women out there who are not dating because of being hurt from love. But let me tell you something, you have to find a way. And there's so many women say, I feel foolish because when I get hurt from my spouse and he come back and say, I'm so sorry I give in. No, don't call yourself foolish because you give chances, right? Because we all are to give chances. People do make mistakes. We do things too, but let me tell you something. How long are we going to stay in that hurtful relationship? We need to go out there and we need to think about how we want to feel, what we want to get out of love. As a caller just call in and say, what have love done to you? What have love done to you? You know, when you give love, it's a precious thing to also feel love, to embrace love. You know, when you give love, it's a wonderful thing to receive that love. You know, it is so sad that I was interviewing some women and they said, I'm not dating no more. Why are you not dating? Guess why? Because they were dating and they get beating. Let me tell you something, they get cheating upon And there goes, that's enough. Enough is enough. Because sometimes you just wait for that phone call. Babes, I'm coming over, and you will wait all night long. That also is hurt. You get hurting because you wait. It's like playing with your mind. And the other thing, the most difficult one is when you get beaten all the time. And when you receive the beating all the time, that person will come back and say, we have children together. We've been together for so long. And because you're so vulnerable, because you love so much, you give in. And everything nice for 2 weeks on a straight. The third time, the third week is beating again. And he will come back and he will tell her, listen to me, babe, I drink too much. Like I was so overwhelmed. Please forgive me. And you forgive again. And not too long, you're getting beaten again. So ladies, we have to find a way of stopping that from happening. Because as much as you love, there you have to find a way out. You have to think about you. You have to think about your future. You have to think about moving on. And it's so sad to know, because of all that some ladies going through, and men also, they goes, I'm not dating. And some women really did not date for the rest of their life. And the person who get abused, and after the abuse, they goes, I'm not dating until they die. There's person who get abused from loving and coming and kill their own self. They kill their own self because of that. So we are to love. Let us share love. Let's embrace love. Let's give love. Okay? Because God is love, and it's love that brought us here into this world. DJ Tanka, can you go again, please?
When you're feeling lost in your mind, when you feel your world just ain't right, call on me and we'll be waiting. Count on me and we'll be there. Anytime the times get too tough, anytime you're blessed saying no, I'll be the one to beg you better. I'll be there to protect you, see you through. I'll be there when there's nothing I won't do. I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. I will be your hero, your strength, anything you need. I will be the sun in your sky. I will let you wait for all time. Promise you, for you I will. I will shield your heart from the rain. I won't let no harm come your way. All these arms will be your shelter. No, these arms won't let you down. If there is a mountain to move, I know that mountain will
Hello, we have a call coming in. Come on, caller.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello, we're hearing you. You're live.
Love definitely hurts.
Yes?
Hello?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
hearing you. Go ahead. We're hearing you.
The love definitely hurts. I mean, it shouldn't, but it does.
Yes.
Can you imagine you give a person 100% and they only want to give you about 10, 20%? It hurts.
It really hurt, yes.
And it can hurt. The hurt can come from anybody. I mean, it could be from your partner, family member, friends, co-workers. It could come from anywhere. Like, as long as you give love, you want to receive love.
Yes. That is so true.
Yeah, so love definitely hurts, but I'm naturally a loving person, so I don't think it doesn't matter what I go through or what hurt or pain I go through. I'm gonna still always give love, because God is love.
Thank you so much for that information. So the caller said love really hurt, because when you give 100%, you don't want to get 20% back. And love can also come from not only your partner, it can come from family member, it can come from your children. Because when you give love, you will also want to receive love. And thank you so much, caller, for that comment. Thank you so much.
No problem. I want to mention something else too.
Okay, go ahead.
When I was growing up, I had the mentality that if a man hits you, that he loves you. That's not love.
That is true.
Love shouldn't hurt.
That is true.
Love shouldn't hurt. And I think we all need to get rid of that mentality that we have that, oh, he has to hit me. That's how he shows love. That's not love.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Thanks so much, caller. So what the
No
caller is
problem.
saying, and in my younger self as growing up, which I mentioned earlier before, when two people are together and the man really physically abusing that person, they goes, oh, he loved me. If he don't beat me, he don't love me. I never hear anything like that because love shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't hurt. But the bottom line is there's a lot of women out there, and these women are saying, I blame myself because every time I was abused, I keep saying I'm gonna forgive. The bottom line is, this is my point of view. Human are unique being with complex emotion. No matter how you want to stop loving someone, it's hard because love is not something that you switch on and switch off. But we have to find ways, even if we can entirely stop loving them, we have to find ways of stop this pain from happening. You have to find ways of managing these feelings in a positive and healthy way, so that it won't continue, because love shouldn't hurt. There's places that you can go. We have to find ways of loving yourself again. We have to learn to go out. Even if you can't do it with anyone, you have to do it by yourself. You have to go to a restaurant. You have to read books. You have to find ways of how to get over this hurt. But let me tell you something. I know a lot of people mind have been damaged. They're so damaged that they don't want to date again. And the funny thing, you know what? There's so many loving people out there who want to embrace you, who want to give you the love that you need to receive, but you make a decision not to love again. And it's nice to love. It just means it was the wrong person at the wrong time. But if you can find it in your heart to try it again, a lot of person also, when they get hurt, they jump into a relationship. And the only thing why they're doing that is to stop that hurt from continue. But let me tell you something. For me, my point of view, I don't think that is such a good thing to jump in a relationship when you have so much going on. And I understand most of the time you do that only to stop the pain from happening. But if you can find the time to love you again, find yourself to love you first. And when you love you first, you will know what to expect out of a relationship, because you was abused before. You will find the time to know, hey, if this happened, I know that's a red flag. So I am going to say this is a signal, so you're going to slow down. Some of us also move too fast when we get to relationship, because that kiss, that touch, it is so romantic that you say, oh my God, this is so much, that you keep going and going. But let me tell you something, you have to take time out to love you. A lot of women also said, I think I give too much chances. Let me tell you something. No, I don't believe you give too many chances, because guess what happened? It's okay to love. Loving someone who not right for you, even someone who hurt you, doesn't make you a foolish person. It's easy to see the best in someone and hold on to them with hope, believing that they will change someday. It can make things shift their perspective and realize it's possible won't change. Keep on giving love. Tap yourself on the shoulder and said, I did it, because I give love. It just means I did not receive back love. So ladies and men who out there hurting, don't stop loving, because guess what happened? Love brought you into this world. Jesus loved you. Always remember, put Jesus first in everything, because when everything failed and everyone failed, Jesus Christ, the love that he has for us never failed. He loves us unconditionally. So let me tell you something. Keep loving, keep giving love. As we're about to end this program, DJ Tanka gonna just play a few more. And if you have anything to call in and say, just share it, because we're at the end of our program. Continue to enjoy. Love you.
I will should I be? And I hope you feel the same way too. The rhythms of your words will carry you through. You would come to others, and I will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love, my father. If your neighbor come begging you something, don't say go and come tomorrow. Give it now while you can. And I know, God will bless you. Oh, love is the answer. There ain't no other. We must exercise our love by holding.
Hello. We have a call coming in. Hello, caller. Hello?
Hello, good evening. You hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, wonderful topic. All right. A big up DJ Tank interest there.
Yeah, man, big up, one love, my brother.
Yes, man, yes, man. My pick, yes?
Yeah, hearing you.
Yes, I don't think love should really hurt, you know what I mean? Because if you love something to real, you should do everything from your focus to instill and protect and support. I mean, it's like free my mind at all the time, you know what I mean?
Yes.
If you tell somebody that you love them, you shouldn't be doing things to hurt them in the long run. You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, and honestly, even Immaculate Money wonderful job, you know what I mean? I commend her like more than even 100% on our topic. Yeah?
Thank you.
Sure, man. Great job she did, you know?
Yes. And as you were saying earlier, there is a few females that figure more or less that if their partner doesn't prior to them are like angry against them at all times, they don't love them. That's madness. Yeah, that's madness.
Yes.
Totally. I agree.
Yeah, for real. Because I think the way people react to love still has a lot to do with the way they brought up an environment that they were raising.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If they grew up as with their father and mother and all raised in castle and all, they think I'm more or less they got the concept of love. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. But as I said, I have to commend you guys. Tune in late, but yeah, I'm ready to anyway. I mean,
That's okay. Thanks so much for your views. Thanks so much for your comment. Yeah, so the caller was saying he don't think it's right. You know, when the woman says, okay, if a man don't beat them, they don't love them. Like, how can love hurt? Thank you so much, caller, for this information.
Number one,
and it's all right. And you guys keep on it. Yeah?
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
All right, I'm playing back to the profit there now.
Oh,
DJ down back.
Definitely, man,
Okay,
for
so
real.
Back to the profit there, yeah?
All
Okay.
right. So yes, a lot of people requesting Tony Profit. So we're gonna end this program, and but we're gonna give you the 20 profit that been requested, like from about 4 people. Okay, so yeah, this is 20 profit coming up. So viewers, don't forget to tune in next week and tomorrow for DJ Tanka as well. DJ Tanka, you announced that.
From 6 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. and you get some real authentic reggae music tomorrow, I'm telling you. Off the chain. Epic show coming up. So check it out tomorrow from 6 p.m. Definitely.
All right, so viewers, we're at the end of our program. We're gonna listen to Tony Prophet. Give me your love, the love that comes from the heart. And I want everybody to suck in this lyrics of this song, Give Me Your Love, because if you want, to feel the way you want to feel as a woman and as a man, by the love that you're getting from your partner, listen to the lyrics in this song.
Tony Prophet, sing for your love. We are so the interesting show today, I'm telling you. Great job on that shopping finish. Well done.
The love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live no further. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live no further. There is a truth in love I truly found. The home is where affection really calls. It destines all the way throughout my heart, like a fairy tale that never fade away. It's the mystic star that shines throughout the night and waterate the gardens of my life. Baby, give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live no further. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live no further. You're the colors of my rainbow, my lonely sleepless nights, the morning star that shine throughout the morning. I listen the whistling winds, you're the voice I heard that sings. I'm the swallow birds that nest beneath your branches. Protect me, baby, from losing your affection. Use harmony, surround me into your world, baby. Give me your love, the love that comes from your heart, true passionate love, and we will live no further. Give me your love, the love